Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Kaka! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kane, and it's Gnabry. Kaka. Cantona. He's been picked out. Mbappe. Ambrosini. Rice. Kane. Bellingham. Platini. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cantona is firing after that one. Ambrosini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Batistuta. Foot in. Bellingham. Platini. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Gnabry. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe, chance! He's scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ambrosini usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Vieira. Platini. Well, that looks a... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kaká. And here's Mbappe. Cantona! Rice. And Mendes. Rafinha. Rice. No, he's not getting his way this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Kane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kaká. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are back underway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the shot! Quality ball. Gnabry. Hakimi. Saliba. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Can he latch on to this? Ambrosini. Now Saliba. Hakimi. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Kane. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. Defending was strong and firm. Now he's off and running. He won't be happy with that one.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This match was 29,514.
Kaká. 60 minutes played. Kaká. Kane. Oh, they can break here. Saliba makes the interception. Rice. Good ball over the top. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. Cantona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A case now of complete control. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Kagawa. Rafael Leao. Now it's Shevchenko! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, that's a nice ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Batistuta. Mateus. And it's Kagawa. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Figo. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Rafinha. And it's Figo.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, strongly challenged there. There they go, hunting in packs. Figo, Kagawa, decent hit! Saliba gets it away. Ambrosini, and the pass is intercepted. Kagawa. Rafael Leao. Gnabry. And it's Kane. Now it's Batistuta. Shevchenko might just make this. Ambrosini cuts out the pass. Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Shevchenko. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. It's Figo! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's neat. He's in here! Guangdong United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Royce. And it's Baggio. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines.
It's not often, Peter, that we focus on goalkeepers like this, but...
He's got the shot away! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Corner number 2 then. Kaká plays it short. Nice control. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Royce.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Stood up well to him there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Guangdong United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Mohamed Salah has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Royce. And it's Baggio. That's Vieira. Rafael Leao. And it's Baggio. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Hullet. Kaká. Royce. Baron. Rafael Leao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's Royce. For Royce. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hullet. Kaká. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Baggio. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Baron. Chooses to go cross-field.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Picked out brilliantly. That is a brilliant interception. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira gets across and deals with it. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's played him through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Baron. And it's Vieira. Salah. Played into space out wide. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Veron. Kaka. Bellingham. Royce. Here's Vieira. Lam. Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's picked out the run. And he's heaved it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. Oh, great shot at goal! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And the shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been a
shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 14.
They've played it short.
Substitution in progress. The
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
997.
So their 4th quarter of the game. Platini with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Maldini. And here's Kagawa. Kagawa. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Lam. And it's Maradona. Mateus. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Platini. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Short changes him with that pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. And here's Romario. Romario. Oh, important interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he cuts out the supply. Mateus. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Platini chasing after it. And here's from Mario. Kagawa. Now it's Kagawa. Rafael Leao. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Wangtong United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Romario. He's had a hit! Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kagawa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Maradona. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's cut it out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's picked out the run. And he's away. Has a go! Oh, what has happened here? And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Ronaldinho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho. Kaká.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing? Iniesta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schneider. Oh, well played. Kaká. Vieira. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Hullet. Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Has a look and plays it forward. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Has a goal! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aim forwards. Araujo calmly anticipates. Gilberto Silva.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram. That's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. And he's on his way. That's Ronaldinho. Decent hit! They've scored! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's had it taken off him. Messi. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And that has put paid to that. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some really good ball movement. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Seedorf. That's an excellent interception. Araujo gets it clear. No, that's been intercepted. Law. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet is herring after that one. And it's Schneider. Kaká gets a foot in here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rijkaard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Seedorf cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. That looks a cracking ball. Hullet. Law. Spain finding their passes. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. Mbappe. He might be in here. Oh, it's come loose.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And here's Hullet. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Schneider. Iniesta. And it's Messi. And it's Iniesta. Messi. And here's Iniesta. Look at the space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plenty to aim at here. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. And that's another good win of the ball. He's through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
997.
Seedorf, your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Law. Schneider. No, he's not getting past him there. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Iniesta. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Iniesta.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Schneider. Mbappe. Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? try! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19, Mbappe. Number 22,
Seedorf
Pepe. Number 15, Ronaldinho.
gets his pass away.
Number 8, Bellingham.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that
Coming
challenge.
on the field, number 20, Rafael Leão. Number 10, Messi. Number 2, Royce. Number 14, Platini. Number 5, Mateus. Substitution.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Messi. Pull it. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. He's got away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. Pull it. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he goes cross-field. Just eases him off the ball. Works it forward. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck in.
Can he finish? There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hoyland! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Done delicately. That's a decent clearance.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Palmer with the short one. Shot a goal! Yes! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Palmer! Palmer! And that is a truly outstanding save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cleared away. Now it's Rice. Swept in. Kudos! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, super find. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out of play for a goal kick. driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's played it back. Kudus, aim forwards, and he's intervened well there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Palmer. McAllister. And he's running through. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Nice interception, well timed. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Added time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chambers did in... Can he put it away? He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And we are already promptly back underway. Spread neatly. Great hit! And that's wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, great ball, he's got the shot away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's another good win of the ball. Chambers gets across to intercept that. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's there to clear it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Palmer gets flagged offside. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Oh, nice touch. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has.
The
Kudus.
attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
28,599.
And the counter is on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's the shot! And he's straight offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as
Substitution.
you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Chambers. Irwin makes the interception. Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Kudus. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adams making good progress on the right-hand side. Kudus. Adams. And that should be the keeper's. Kudus. Zirkzee, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Interesting ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That's tidy. He's had a shot! Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Substitution in progress.
Cardiff can make their change now with a break in play. And now they can spring out of defence. Palmer. He can run onto that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Palmer. Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Algaz chance! And that's past the post. Five minutes left on the clock. McAllister. Kudus. El Ghazi. They get a throw in. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through.
There will be 3
It's
minutes
El
added time.
Ghazi! Keeper always had the measure of that. And it's hoisted clear. Zixi takes control of it and he's on the move. McAllister. Chambers. That's headed upfield. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Højlund, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage, most certainly his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. That has not gone well. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a sharp pass. And Dijk makes the interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Cantona. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And he's on his way! Just the keeper to beat! Now there, and the shots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Owen, and he's lost his man here. Shifted upfield, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ederson. Szoboszlai. That's a decent clearance. Big chance! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Owen. Varane gets across to intercept that. Fiddles it through. Foden. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Cantona, and he's had it nicked away. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Owen might just make this. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Salah. Some resolute defending there. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance here to counter. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Half an hour played now. Oh, that is a good... Has a go! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required, and few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Owen. Yaya Toure. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the ball... Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Nistelrooy stood his ground strongly. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rashford. Haaland. Manchester United leading here thanks to... He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Rosicki. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... Cantona! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Decent hit! It's their second corner of the game. De Ligt can get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately they'll... And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a pass! That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he wasn't going to let him past. De Bruyne is fouled. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's played him through. He's had a hit! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Brzezinski, Rice, Van Nistelrooy. He's through here. Owen. That's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's beaten the last man. Decent chance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Yaya Toure. Now it's Owen. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lloris can pick that up. And they can counter here. Rashford. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. They look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cantona. Rodri. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
So what can they make of this? Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he was alert to it. And that has left him in a heap. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He could be in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No, again, there's no way through. Manchester United are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead.
The attendance for this
Well,
match
it looked
was
promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rosicki. Shot a goal! And that is a little undercooked.
Oh, great feat, that.
De Bruyne.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rosicki. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. It's Rosicki! A whisker away from making it 4.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rice. And here's Owen. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rashford. That's headed upfield. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Yaya Toure. Plays it in. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Looking for the run. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And they can counter here. And it's Rashford. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Rashford. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gundogan. Rashford. And here's Cantona. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cantona. Cantona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Gundogan. Cantona. And he's there to clear it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to... Decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Rashford. Cantona. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Van Nistelrooy! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Cantona, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Fires it in low. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cole. Oh, important interception. Mings. Gundogan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kovacic goes steaming forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Nistelrooy might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first. Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rashford. And it's Gundogan. Rodri. And it's Gundogan. And here's Cantona. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And there's green grass ahead of him.
2 added minutes.
Oh, super fine. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Rashford. Maguire kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the first 45 minutes are up. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Manchester United hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And he's there to retrieve it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a key interception. Gundogan.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cantona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. And he's in on goal. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Kovacic, and here's Cantona.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cole, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Chance to shoot now! Great chance! And he's heaved it away. Kovacic.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, good ball! He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Stood up well to him there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Nistelrooy. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Cantona, and here's Rashford. And he can clear it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gundogan has a look and plays it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Number 9.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 15.
Rodri.
Fowler. Number 42. Toure. Coming on the
Danger
field.
averted for now.
Number 14.
And they're quick to get it back.
Number 10. Owen. Number 13.
Passing nice and neat.
Number 8.
Gets his pass away.
Number 16. Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
Son Heung-min.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Two minutes to be added on. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And that is the last effort of the game. Manchester United have done it. The perfect...